subject we're talking about is mental toughness, and mount attack is a good example. And I always say this, I've said it in quite a few videos, of an area that can be quite tough to survive. Now I want to explain why, because many people don't understand the fine points of the mount. The mount is there to exhaust the other person. It tires them out and it plays on those primal instincts that most people have of not being able to breathe and claustrophobia. So it creates two scenarios for a person. It makes the space quite claustrophobic because you're on top of the person, and it makes it really difficult for them to breathe. If I'm on a mount, the whole point, as I said, of the mount is that I try to close the space down on the guy. So closing the space down on the guy, I'm making it really claustrophobic for him. Another idea behind the strategy of the mount is that I actually make it difficult for him to breathe. Now how I can make it difficult for him to breathe is that I bury my body, my chest on his face. So I spread my arms out. The wider my base, the easier it is for me to spread my weight, and I can even take my knees slightly off and hook my foot into his legs slightly. Now, the process of this means that he's carrying my full body weight. If the guy's trying to push me up, push me off, okay, try to push one, I allow him to do that. Now the reason why I want to allow him to push me is because it's hard work, isn't it? It's hard work. So every time the guy tries to push me, what's happening? He's getting more and more exhausted. The more exhausted he gets, the more tired he gets. That's what I want. That's what I want. And remember, the primal instinct is that if you can't breathe and you're feeling claustrophobic, you're going to panic. And when you panic, what happens? He starts to turn. He starts to give you everything you want. He gives you those strikes, he moves, and he gives you his back potentially. So it gives you the opportunity that you can start to attack and control. The mount attack strategy is based on psychological control. It's not just physical control. It's the ability to go in, smother the person, make it claustrophobic, make it difficult for them to breathe, and make it difficult for them to survive. Now here's the great thing. Being on the flip side of that improves your mental toughness, because the strategy is to panic you. So if you can stay calm in that type of situation, then you'll find that you'll be able to withstand a lot of other harder situations to deal with. So if you keep watching the next situation, the next section, I'll give you a few pointers on that. Discussing mental toughness, being on the other side of the coin, being mounted is another way, as I was saying earlier, about how to develop that. So, Jonathan mounts me. One of the things I don't want to do is allow him to have that control over the space, over the position. So for me, the most important thing being stuck in this position is being able to breathe. And I can't move, I can't breathe. It's really about learning how to relax and create a situation where you can survive. And if you can survive, then it makes it really difficult for him basically to attack you. So the main thing is really to develop that, is to put yourself in that situation, to experience it. And once you've experienced it, learn how to breathe. And when you can breathe and create space, then you can move on. But it's the calmness that comes with the breathing. Thanks for watching. As ever, if you've got any thoughts or comments you wish to add, feel free to do that. Thank you. Have a great day.